Hey guys, so in the previous video, I counted down my top 6 favorite games in the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise. Well, today, I'm going to express my further thoughts on Security Breach. Security Breach is one of my personal favorites, and looking at the first teaser back in 2020, I thought it looked interesting, but as more teasers and information came out, that's when I started getting very excited. To start, I love the opening cutscene where we get to see the 4 Glamrock animatronics on stage, the music that plays awesome, and then Glamrock Freddy fails when he detects someone he sees from the stage. Gameplay-wise, like I said before, it reminds me of Silent Hill, Baldi's Basics, and Granny, because of how you walk around the location. Speaking of the locations, they look fairly decent, and I thought Steel Wool did a great job at rendering these areas, especially the underground area where we get to see the nightmare bots. I also like some of the mini games you can play like Phaser Blast and Montgomery's Gator Golf, not to mention that the jump scares in this game are pretty good. Also, we actually got a few references from the previous games, especially Help Wanted, where in the Montgomery's Gator Golf course, we see some classic FNAF Help Wanted animatronics. I thought they looked pretty cool. So in this game, Glamrock Freddy helps Gregory on their mission, until somewhere later in the game, we have to help Glamrock Freddy himself by bringing him parts of Chica, Roxanne, and Montgomery, as well as repairing him in the parts and service level, which reminds me of FNAF Help Wanted, where you also have to repair animatronics. Let's talk about the new characters. Well, it looks like that Music Man has returned. But there's also a giant DJ Music Man, and he looks pretty terrifying. As for the bots, I thought they look kind of interesting, as they're pretty much, well, actual robots of the Mega Pizzaplex. The map bots, for instance, give Gregory a map of the location after jump scaring him. Sunrise and Moondrop look pretty creepy and are found mainly at the daycare area. I remember the first time seeing them, and I was literally that hyped. Vanny was a cool antagonist, and I like how she was trying to find Gregory to try and kill him. And she was the reason why Glamrock Freddy's friends were all possessed. I think Glamrock Chica and Roxanne Wolf look very pretty, and I think I definitely would have a crush on Roxy, mainly because her hair and clothing look very fancy. And finally, I'll be telling you guys about the coolest of all the Glamrock animatronics, which is Montgomery Gator. The main reason why I like him is because I'm a reptile lover. Plus, I think he is one of the scariest animatronics in the game, judging by his large teeth. Also, many people believe that Montgomery was the replacement of Glamrock Bonnie, and I think I can agree with that. But here's hoping that Steel Wool will add a DLC where Glamrock Bonnie gets added. The voice acting is really good in my opinion, and I thought the characters' respective actors did a pretty great job voicing them. For instance, I love Marta's Fetek's impression for Gregory, and I like Kellen Goff's impression for Glamrock Freddy, the Sun, and the Moon Guy. About the other cutscenes, my favorite of them all has to be the animatronics being destroyed. Glamrock Chica got crushed by some hydraulic presser while Gregory lured her to eat candy. Roxanne Wolf got hit by a go-kart, and Montgomery got dumped by a bucket of balls and fell off the balcony. Then afterwards, Gregory must take Chica's voice box, Roxy's eyes, and Monty's claws, to parts and service in order to repair Freddy. Overall, Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach is extremely awesome. It gets a 10 out of 10. Definitely the way of the future of FNAF. If you have any further requests, let me know in the comments below. Anyways, this is me, signing off and saying thanks for watching.